Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jessica Mitri and this is the Mitri Expose. Sorry that I've been away for so long. I do still have a regular job, hopefully not forever. I would love to give this my utmost, all of my attention. But for now, I am doing my best. And when I was looking at everything going on in the world over the last few weeks since my last video, there's a lot going on. Of course, there always is. But we need unity in our country now more than ever. Our Constitution was created to protect us, we the people. So much of it has been crossed. Lines have been crossed many times. Other countries that I am seeing come together against one enemy, per se. And that's where it clicked in my head for me. I need to make a video on unity. So let's get into it. Here's an update on something I covered before, but it just got worse. Section 219 of the defense bill would permanently fuse our military with Israel's, which isn't going to benefit any citizen at all. It's going to merge our intelligence, our weapons, our tech, our AI, cyber, everything. No, it would all be locked in. No yearly Congress check and no way to undo it. Who do you think that benefits? Not us. Here's the part that should stop you cold. The United States has formal Senate ratified mutual defense treaties with NATO, Japan, South Korea, the Philippines, Australia, and New Zealand. Israel isn't on that list, never has been. What we have is a set of agreements and understandings, but no treaty. Foreign policy analysis on both sides will tell you that straight. So ask yourself, why would Congress skip the actual treaty process, the one with real Senate oversight, and instead quietly fuse our militaries through a defense budget provision most Americans have never heard of? Reps Thomas Massie and Khanna, a Republican and a Democrat, tried to strip it out cold, tried to force an actual vote. The House Rules Committee buried it. No debate, no recorded vote, gone. Two lawmakers from opposite parties agreed, and a leadership made sure you'd never see your own representative or how your own representative would have voted. That's not a partisan failure. That's the system working exactly the way it's designed to work for the people funding both sides and not for you. The countries are writing a blueprint. While most of us are distracted, watch what other regular people are doing when their own leaders cross the line. Right now in Albania, they're calling it the Flamingo Revolution. President Trump's daughter, Ivanka, and her husband, Jared Kushner, are building a billion private resort on Sazan Island, a protected nature preserve. Security guards were caught on video dragging a protester off the site. That's what set it off. Thousands of Albanians have been in the streets outside their prime minister's office night after night for weeks. Not left, not right, but because their own government quietly cleared the way for a politically connected family to bulldoze a protected preserve without telling the public what was actually signed away. That's what real unity looks like. Not everyone agreeing on everything, everyone agreeing that when power gets this cozy with power, you don't stay quiet, no matter who is in charge. It's not just citizens. Look at Spain. Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez stood up on record and called Israel's actions in Gaza genocidal. Spain formally recognized the state of Palestine. Spain joined South Africa's case against Israel in the International Court of Justice. Whatever you think of the specifics, that's a head of state willing to say something uncomfortable to a powerful ally out loud and defend it. When's the last time you heard that kind of plain-spoken conviction come out of Washington from either party? I'll wait. I'll be waiting a long time. I'm not telling you to agree with Spain's position, or Albania's protesters, or anyone's politics. I'm telling you, in country after country, people are showing up, still expecting their leaders to answer for what they do. Here, we've been handed a different playbook. Race against race, party against party, neighbor against neighbor, because a country that's arguing with itself never turns around and asks who is cashing the checks. I get hateful comments on a lot of my videos. Most of my videos right now are short form. Nonetheless, I get a lot of hate comments and messages in my inboxes across socials. And every single time, I don't reply with hate. I reply with kindness, and I say that I love you, because it's true. You don't realize that we all have a lot more in common than we do different, because there is no other side. There's just us and the people who benefit from us thinking there's another side. Look up Section 219 for yourself. Look up your representative's vote or their silence. Notice which votes get buried in committee instead of getting an up or down floor vote. That's a bigger red flag than how anyone actually votes. Talk to someone who votes differently than you then. Talk to someone who votes differently than you this week. Not to convert them, just to remember they're not an enemy. I'm not asking for you to agree with me. I'm not even asking you to agree with each other. I'm asking you to put the propaganda down long enough to reach for the hand next to you instead of reaching for a reason to hate it. Other countries are proving people still know how to show up for each other. We can relearn that too. Not left, not right. We are the people. This is the Mitri Expose. I love you. Stay safe and question everything. Until next time.